Look at this pudding. Have I caught your attention? Good. Look at this pudding. What do you see? Pudding, right? Okay, fantastic. We don't need it anymore, so let's get on with the review. Here's the scenario. You've been kicked out of the house and moved into a room with a ghost. She was once a girl who was murdered there, but instead of moving on like dead people do, she's bound there, which basically means she can't escape. So, since you're roommates now and you're kind of stuck together, you gotta go look for treasures all over the island with magical abilities that might help her find her killer, and thus, moving on. All the treasures actually turn out to be pretty useless, but plot. In order to facilitate your quest, you join a sick adventure club with the same goal as you, to go collect all the treasures. And I think that's it. As far as the plot goes, I think that's it. Oh, wait. Everyone is really fucking weird. Sounds fun, right? Yeah, I know. Our MC Jugo knows that life, and man, look how much fun he's having. It's funny because the only reason Jugo agreed to actually go on this treasure hunt was because the guy's too poor to move out. Oh, and probably for other reasons. You see why you work for a decent salary, kids? You don't want to be a Jugo and risk dying for an already dead person to die. Well, I said die. But as a comedy anime, the only thing that died was the promise of an anime that doesn't waver from a really simple, easily built up and intriguing plot. Ah, did you see what I did there? What a clean segue into the more informative part of this review. I've been taking a while. Don't worry, Alexie, no one likes your reviews anyway. Thank you very much for that meaningful contribution. I'll put it to the use it deserves. Yeah, bitch! You still suck dick! Nanana's buried treasure has a good sounding plot, and trust me, it's very good. But the main problem with this anime is the way it's delivered. It's pretty messy. Introducing so many story arcs and characters into an 11-episode anime doesn't work well. If you've got a good idea for a short series, then great. You should complete that idea unless you're absolutely sure about having another season. And by its reception, a second season doesn't seem very likely. You can just tell it isn't popular by searching its title, adding hentai at the end, and the only sexy fan art you find is of the maid character with a penis. Trying to do so many things at once isn't good for character development either. Makes a lot of them only have time to stand out with only like one distinctive quality each. You've got Nanana, the ghost who eats pudding. She's pretty cool. Jugo, the main character one. I love how people abbreviate main character as MC. It's like, yo MC, drop the fat beat. There's Tensai, the peach-flavored master detective. There's this weird thing she does where after people introduce themselves, she'd ask for their real name because she's a detective and stuff. Jugo. But holy shit though. I'm sorry for not satisfying your cool name standards, Tensai. Curse me, right, for not being called something badass like Pussy Destroyer. She's also got an assistant called Daruku, you know, like detectives do. And what is there to say about him? Ah yes, he's a maid with a penis! Who, might I add, takes his responsibility as her assistant very seriously. Here comes the airplane, motherfucker. Oh yeah. There's also Ishin, the useless one. You, the annoying one. The other useless one, whose name I forgot. And just a ton of characters that just don't want you to give a shit about. Some parts I found interesting were when Nanana and Jugo discussed whether she truly wants to move on or not, because there's this whole problem. You know, she died, but she's still alive. So, you know, you kind of wonder if she truly wants to die again or not. What made it so interesting is how cryptic she stays the entire time. She'd make her thoughts mysterious, and the hint she'd give about the treasure moderate for the simple reason that the viewer, along with Jugo, can have a whole lot of fun figuring out for themselves. Sweet. Are they playing on a blank screen? They're playing on a blank screen! What is this? What are you doing? Inconsistency is, as I've already mentioned, a recurring flaw. You've been invested in the story and everything, right? Oh no, Nanana's out of pudding. Oh my god, tragedy. Then all of a sudden... What is happening? Why is everyone a ninja? What is going on? What is that? He's charging up. It's gonna be a good attack. Oh! Ishin got back to the adventure club. We all missed you. No, Jugo. I'm part of the darkness now. I don't need friends. What are these two doing? They were friends like 5 seconds ago. What do you mean the good guys are bad guys and the bad guys are good guys now? Why are these teenagers so edgy? Just like the fight sequences, the comedy is also on point. Just look at this. Hey, I found the joke. Jugo likes tits. Ha! Please laugh. The opening needs to be mentioned, which is unusual. Normally I always enjoy the opening because I'm a filthy weeb and I like the Japanese music and overwhelmingly high budgeted anime and the overwhelmingly high budgeted anime and I can't say this fucking word. The overwhelmingly high budgeted animation, but I feel like the guys who were put in charge of this one watched the anime and took back so much nothing from the series that they just didn't know what to animate. Look how silly it is. All they did was take the characters and make them do poses in front of colorful backgrounds. No anime does that. Not even Oremo does that. And now it's shit. Now this is really starting to look like an X-rated movie. Oh! I can respect what the ending tries to symbolize. She's finally allowed to go outside again, lie in the grass and contemplate the corrupt political system or something. The lifestyle hasn't really changed, has it? Still a fat lard. Okay, how can I conclude this? Ah yes, how about a quote that I didn't totally steal off the internet or anything like that. Going on an adventure isn't really about getting to fight stuff and helping your friends. It's important, but it's more about who you've become by the time you're done. This anime doesn't do this. There's zero closure. Nothing really changes from the beginning. By the end, the only thing the guy has is a teapot. You can't find a killer with a teapot. Are you shitting me, A1? Just perfect for preparing traditional recipes straight from Oji-san's garden. Then pouring it into your eye sockets. Conclusion. While this anime might sometimes leave you wondering, oh, they didn't need to do that, or, it really is a lot of fun. Also looks nice all the time. And season 2, please? Look, I enjoyed it so much, I even made fan art. Yay.